The anime opened with the protagonist's name Gabimaru getting caught and sentenced to death. He is the strongest and most ruthless shinobi in his village. He studied only assassination techniques since he was a child. Because of this, he develops a superhuman body. They try to execute him in many ways, such as beheading him with a sword, burning him alive, or having him torn apart by bulls. Unfortunately for them, none of that works. The sword breaks as soon as it touches his neck. As for the fire, it doesn't seem like it affects him at all. The bulls on another hand don't even have enough strength to tear him apart at all. This shows how strong Gabimaru is. Noticing this, a girl named Sajiri, whose job is to record events, asks him how he got caught in the first place. He replies to her saying it is because he tried to leave the village. He was captured on a job when his companions betrayed him. The village chief is the one behind it. After all, in his village, there is a rule that doesn't allow anyone to leave. When Gabimaru was still a baby, his parent was killed by the village chief. The village chief then raised him into a shinobi. Gabimaru doesn't feel any hatred or anything toward the village chief at all he feels is empty inside. Gabimaru tells the girl that he is want to die, which is why he doesn't try to escape at all, because with his ability, breaking free from this jail is like a piece of cake. Still, the girl doesn't believe him at all. She tells him that despite saying he wants to be killed, it seems to her as though he was resisting, and it is true. Every time he is about to die, his survival instinct always kicks in, helping him. Sajiri then asks him, why does he want to leave the village in the first place? Gabimaru tells her the reason for that was because after he had the chief's recognition and got married to his daughter, he realizes that his daughter was a real idiot. Even though she was a chief's daughter, she was a carefree, naive, and sheltered girl. She lives a completely different life from Gabimaru. He wants to leave the village in order to escape from her. The next day, after burning him using a large quantity of oil, doesn't work. Sajiri tells this ugly guy that the arrangements have been made and she is ready to start at any time. That night, they take Gabimaru to an execution room. There, it reveals that Sajiri is not a mere inspector, but in fact, she is a sword tester sent here from Edo. The executioner Yamada, a seaman Sajiri. Gabimaru is surprised to see there is actually a woman executioner. After realizing she is capable of killing him, Gabimaru tries his best to dodge all of her attacks. She then tells him that after hearing his story, she is certain of one thing, and that is he lied to her about not loving his wife. Hearing that, Gabimaru is angry and grabs one of the guard's swords to attack Sajiri. As they fight, Sajiri asks him why does he lie to himself. He couldn't die during his executions because of his feeling for his wife. Gabimaru keeps denying that, saying he has no attachment to life and claiming that he is hollow. But that is not true at all. After living with his wife for a while, his life starts to change. He starts to feel bad after killing people and wanted to quit his job, which is why he goes to talk with the village's chief. Gabimaru's wife is really loving him because, to her, he is the only one in the village who wasn't repulsed by her face. The reason she has a scar on her face is because of her father. He burned it, just so she'd give up on trying to live like an ordinary woman. What a lovely dad. As Gabimaru and Sajiri fight, Sajiri pulls out a letter saying this is an official pardon. Not only does it dismiss all charges, but it even grants you the shogun's protection. Meaning with this, neither the magistrate's office nor the village's shinobi could harm him. But it comes with a condition. In order to obtain it, Gabimaru has to go to the underworld. It is a place that they just recently discovered. In that place, everything looks like a paradise. Beautiful voices can be heard singing. It is said that the immortality-granting elixir of life can be found there. The shogunate sent a search party there to acquire the elixir. However, no one was able to return alive. They all become part of the plant. Knowing this, the shogunate ordered his people to choose expendable people for the next expedition. Gather criminals condemned to death from around the country and send them to the island. Whoever brings back the elixir of life will be pardoned. Sajiri tells Gabimaru that she came here not to execute him but to look for potential candidates. Someone with skill and a fierce desire to live. Gabimaru then agrees to go with her to that underworld because he wants to be reunited with his wife. As they talk, this ugly man for some reason, refuses to let Gabimaru goes. He tells Sajiri that if she interferes, she will go down with him. The episode ended with Gabimaru using his ninjutsu and easily defeating all of the guys. If you come this far, please consider liking and subscribing for more videos like this. Thank